Hello YouTubers, it's MagicTheGatheringUK here again, and today this is the second sort of belated pre-release for the Dungeons & Dragons Adventure to the Forgotten Realms set for Magic the Gathering, of course. This is the second pre-release that we did today. Hope you enjoy while you see what I opened in this pack, and then at the end, as I usually do, I'll go over my deck very briefly and show you what I got and what I played and how I did. So yeah, sit back, enjoy. I'll be back in a moment. there we are. That was our second pre-release kit of the day for the Dungeons & Dragons Magic the Gathering set. Yeah, my pull was pretty decent this time around as well, I thought. Some nice, strong cards there. We got Xanathar, of course, which is just a bonkers mythic. But yeah, I decided to go black-red initially. Black-blue initially, which is not what you can see on the screen here. This is what I ended up with in the end, was the red-blue version. But yeah, I started out black-red. It didn't really work out at all for me, unfortunately. While I had a lot of decent cards in black, the removal is super expensive, so it was just too slow to get rid of threats and also be able to play out enough of my creatures, because a lot of my creatures were 3-4 mana to cast. I didn't have a lot of 2 mana creatures, so yeah, it was a bit rough. Just too slow, really. I just couldn't get enough on the board quick enough to, deal with early threats and block enough to survive till the late game, really. So that was the biggest problem I had with that. Also, I stumbled on mana a ton. I don't really know why. I was playing 17 lands in this deck. I just obviously not very good at shuffling or something, but I basically just drew. I had like 5 games out of the 6 that I played where I just stumbled on mana and just ended up losing because I was just so far behind so quickly, which is a real shame because I think this deck had a lot of potential, especially the red-blue version that I switched to sort of midway through with the Delina again and Xanathar, obviously. I had a lot of removal in the red as well, which is really nice. But yeah, unfortunately, I just kept stumbling on the mana. Just didn't draw any mana. And ended up bombing out completely, getting 0 wins throughout the entire day on this pre-release. So not too great. But yeah, unfortunate result. But I feel like my deck was pretty decent. As I say, I just got a bit unlucky with my mana draws and not being able to interact early enough, really. But that's how Magic goes sometimes, Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that thumbs up button if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more Magic the Gathering goodness. And as always, I'll see you again real soon. Actually, before I go, one quick story that did happen. After the pre-release finished, I had another sort of friendly match with someone just to see if I could get the deck going a little bit, just to see what it could actually do without stumbling on mana and stuff. And it was pretty bonkers. I got Xanathar out, and I actually managed to steal their old Gnawbone. I cast that. Attacked with it, got tons of treasures, obviously, and then I played a Delina and actually managed to copy the old Gnawbone, and it all just went a bit mental. It was a good time. But actually, what we decided to do in the end of that match actually was to see if we could just mill out my opponent. So I just ended up using the Xanathar to cast everything in their deck and the Gnawbone treasure tokens that I made to just pay for everything. And yeah, we managed to mill them out pretty quickly. It was pretty funny. But yeah, I just wanted to add that in there as a fun little story of what happened on pre-release with this deck. But yeah, that was the potential it had anyway. Just never got there, unfortunately, during the actual main matches, which is a shame because I feel like this deck could have been a lot of fun, but I just never really got to experience it. But there we are. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more Magic the Gathering goodness, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.